Okay, it's Easter Sunday. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was asleep. I recorded some shit last night, but who cares about that shit? Nobody cares. I asked my father, he said, I've been taking care of you all this time. I mean, seriously, from Miss Maggie to my friend, he's been taking care of me all this time. Because I wanted to know where he was in the mix when he sent me dreams talking about all you people who are out there just straight up lunatics because you just want to see yourself dead. You psychics and mediums and mystics and more. I mean, I understand all that shit. I understand it now. You don't care about anybody but yourselves. That's how he says you're ignorant. You say, I'm not ignorant. Oh, yes, you are. The devil doesn't see himself. The devil is always straight up lunatic. You sitting here talking about you got the gift of prophecy. You try and profit off of that. Who wants to profit off of that shit? Y'all sitting there looking at me. Y'all say, what the fuck is wrong with him? Nothing. It's Easter Sunday. In the afternoon. I don't know what time Christ rose. I don't even care. I mean, seriously. I mean, I was a kid too. I mean, it became about bunnies and chocolate eggs or Easter rabbits or, you colored the eggs or whatever. Who cares? Kids didn't even like eggs like that. You made kids like that shit. That's some pagan shit. I don't know. Fuck it, and I guess you know what it's all about. South Park had an episode, I looked at it, they talk about, what's the secret behind the rabbit? And then they said had something to do with the Pope. You said that's blasphemous. You know what those motherfuckers are blasphemous? Because you have blasphemed on everything that is sacred and religious to you. And at the same time don't understand why. Seriously. I don't even want to hear about Muslims talking about how they full of love and light and all that kind of shit when they have extremists that are worse than any Christian. And the Christians are just as bad. I mean, seriously, you want me to tell you what I see? I see everybody fucked up. Native Americans doing the same thing. He talked to me about you. He talked to me about everybody under the sun. Because all I asked him was, where are you at in this? And then he said one thing. He said, I can lie. In and of himself, we belong. In and of himself, we lie to each other. All the time, we talk about how good we are. We are not good. Seriously, we have our causes, and we ain't thinking about nobody else, and nobody's thinking about us. And then at the same time, when they ain't thinking about us, the first thing we want to do is talk about them. I have created this in and of myself. In and of myself is what he said. I mean, if you really talk to anybody, I mean, I've talked to a lot of people, and they have given me their take on God. They tell me why God loves them or why God puts up with them. I mean, seriously. And I mean, they reduce it down to a man who is Jesus Christ, who nobody even knows what he looks like anymore. Nobody cares. Although there was a philosophy out there, there's what do you call it? Prophecy as to what he's gonna look like. He's supposed to look like me. I said, I ain't the one. He said, yes, you are. Because you're going to tell these people you don't even care anymore because your feelings got hurt. Because you love these people. They were your friends. How many of you told me you were my friends and then you ain't nowhere in my life? You kicked me to the curb. And I can't even defend you in my own consciousness. My own thought process. You told me how you felt about me. You told me I was just a straight up lunatic. Seriously. But you're not a lunatic as you go out there and you talk to the dead. Who goes out there and talks to the dead? In all consciousness. That's good or not. I mean, you tell people, look, if you miss your loved ones, do right by the ones who are coming up. Seriously. I mean, I don't understand why I even give a damn about you. Yeah, Miss Maggie, we didn't say it first, but we already know God works in mysterious ways. He says, I gotta get my shit back in line. That's why he gave me all those fucking messages. Because he knew. Just like you. Just like a lot of people. We are not sitting there trying to profit off God. We want to be fitting. And everybody else, well, they just don't give a fuck. I just woke up. I told my friend, happy birthday. His birthday ain't here. His birthday is in a week's time. I set my phone to give me a reminder. And then I thought I missed his birthday. I didn't miss his birthday. You know what I pray for? I pray for him. Please, will you take him away from me? He's not the best person. I mean, he talks shit about himself. He said, I'm a straight up asshole. No, you're not. You're one of the nicest people I've ever met. He kept me off those fucking streets. You couldn't do that. Who the fuck am I weeping for now? You want God to put an end to a dream. Conscious reality that he has formed. Literal. I mean, he is literally dreaming some shit that we get to exist in. And you want him to just throw it away. Because it doesn't matter. I mean, because there's motherfuckers out there to tell you that shit all the time. I mean, I have read their posts. I have gone onto their website, their discussion boards and shit. They care more about a damn dog that they don't care about than they care about you. And he said, I was gifted enough to understand. Yeah, but not gifted enough to hold on to you. Because you didn't want to be held on to. You don't want nobody to love you. You want to sit there and just despise yourself and at the same time despise me the same because you don't want to do the work. You're tired. Everybody tired. Whatever. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Easter. What the fuck you want? Like I said, you want a cookie? Because you done made it about you and you forgot that it was always about him. The only reason why the devil ever told God, that's not you, it was because that didn't know itself. And you being imbibed with a portion of that, because he said, all this is a part of me. And then you didn't do anything to try and eclipse like he did. It doesn't make you God. What it makes you is his children. And of my own self, my own consciousness, I exist. You're telling me you exist, but the thing is, at what expense? Well, these people don't know what's going on. That's not your job. That's his job. Leave him alone. The planet's big enough that you don't even have to go over there. But you go over there anyway. I told you there's something wrong with you people. He promised me tacos. I'm gonna go over here and get me some taco shells so I can make them and stuff. I told you. I can't talk to anybody else right now. Cause you done hurt his feeling, much less my own. What the fuck did I 2,000 years ago? But assholes who call me an asshat now because they say they know what the secret of living is and all that kind of shit. You are not good people. You don't even like yourselves. Everything that you do now in life is about you destroying one another. Talking about you can't come to this planet, this land is full. It ain't even your fucking land. Seriously. Historically, I mean, any kind of context, it is not your fucking land. Donald Trump needs to take his ass back to where he came from and tell them people that. But he ain't gonna do that. Why? Because he's president of the United States. He couldn't even believe that he's a reality TV star. He couldn't even believe that he made president of the United States. Because you idiots, using the electoral system, elected him. And you think because he got some money, you think, remember, that's the opposite word, you think he got some money. That motherfucker ain't got no money. That motherfucker is a con artist. Straight up. He's a straight up lunatic. And Melania, he done already told you what he's all about. She's an immigrant. She can't even speak proper English. And that motherfucker said, well, as long as I'm screwing her shit, you know, she can come in here and her family too. Oh, God. You did that with the Africans. You did that with everybody. The Chinese, the Native American, anybody you could screw. And basically, we ain't talking about, you know, you just screwing them because it was pleasurable for you. It was like, you spent time with them because you wanted to know them. That's what the biblical sense of, knowing somebody. You just wanted to just know them so you could learn what they knew and then take advantage of it. Oh, God, help me. And you want me to teach these people? Teach them what? They know everything. They don't know anything. Oh, they don't know it from the biblical standpoint? They ain't trying to learn it from a biblical standpoint. They want us to just be right about stupidity. I've had many a teacher, high school, college, you name it, they were just straight up ignorant and wanted to grade me up according to what? Their grading system? And I was like, wait a minute. Your grade system don't make any sense. Send me to the principal's office. And the people in the office were like, what you doing here? No, she didn't like me. Okay, help me file these papers. Seriously, I didn't get written up or anything like that. They said, okay, something wrong with that woman. Because you are a sweet kid. You ain't really trying to do anything to anybody. You just didn't understand some shit she said. Oh, God. He sent me that dream, too. It was sad. It was, who was it? It wasn't John Singleton who's in a coma. It was another, director. Oh, it was, what's his name? Lee Daniels. I never saw Precious. Monique, she run her mouth still because she don't think anybody understands her, and they don't. I understand where she's coming from, but I don't care. Nobody cares. But she got certain people that care, but nobody cares. She won an Oscar. They're like, bitch, you won an Oscar. What you want? You want a cookie? Seriously. And she gonna sit down to tell me about her husband. I don't care about her husband. I don't care about anything she said. Because the thing is, all she talking about is how she was disrespected. Okay? You ain't the first person who actually has a copyright to what it is to be disrespected. You are just one of how many billion? What you doing to correct the shit? You should have told me about how much money you didn't make, or how somebody like Oprah Winfrey. She talked about Oprah, she talked about Lee Daniels, she talked about everybody. And the people talking about, oh, you don't want to do that. And then Steve Harvey going to talk about, oh, you don't want to do that because Hollywood is a business. Yeah, it is. I know it's a business. I can't work there. You don't want me. Y'all don't want me. Whatever. I ain't going to do anything else. When y'all want to put me out in the street, and all of my brothers said that ain't going to happen because he's going to rub it in your face. I'm going to at least know exactly why I'm on the street. And every time I look at you, and even if I'm not on the street, every time I look at you, I'm going to sit there and talk about, oh, somebody wanted me on the street. Especially when you come up to me talking about, I owe you some money. Why? I told you he flipped the script. Why do I owe you some money? Because, see, we done spent enough time with people who owed you some money and they didn't want to pay it. And now all of a sudden you're going to sit there and say, it's my responsibility to make your life better. No. You wanted him to change everything, so he has. I can't believe that shit. You know, I told y'all I'm going to have me some tacos. You know, tacos, like I said, are representative of a woman's vagina, which means, you know, basically, when you go and you dig deep in that stuff and you say, ooh, this is so good, you remember who screwed you over and who led the movement and another way of thinking. It's all those women out there who wanted to know where the men were at as they were sitting there teaching you about spirituality and what their belief system was and all that kind of shit. And they really don't care about sisterhood. They care about themselves. Oprah Winfrey. I know who you are. I told you I understand the story. What you understand. I don't think you understand anything. I think you just want to sit there and just be a straight up piece of shit. And you got mad at the gay people because you taught them. You say, well, you know, you can't have these cookies. And so they say, well, we don't need your cookies. We'll take our own. Little faggots out there. And then you say, you have to kill them. Kill them why? Hell on Detroit lost 1,000 ships. What? Because she was, what? All that beautiful? That bitch had buck teeth. She was fucked up. And you say, you don't know that? I just never said anything about you. People they come in all shapes and sizes. You really don't know what he showed me. I'm supposed to teach you this shit. I guess I will eventually, over time. But like I said, I don't have any disciples. That means the whole world is my disciple. Which means that if you harm me, you will never know what he said. Not a problem, because the shit is in my head. He told me, he said, you are a wealthy man. I've already given you everything. What, a meaning? Yeah. And the people who really know they're your friends, like Miss Mackey. Miss Mackey can call me anytime she wants. She just don't do it. Because she said, I don't have to call you because I already talked with them too. And all she gets is confirmation. She ain't looking for anything else. Because she's smart. I told you. Brilliant woman. Brilliant woman. She Puerto Rican. Don't drop the paper towels at her people. That motherfucker's trying to eat fast food. You can't learn anything eating fast food. Except how to die. But he don't know how to die because I told you he's stupid. That's that man who did Supersize Me. See, that happened in my lifetime. He was Supersize Me. That motherfucker wound up in the hospital trying to make that documentary. Were you going to end up supporting that motherfucker? Seriously. God told me straight up, he said, my hand is slow. I said, you can't help me before now? He said, I'm working on everything for you and everybody else. And then he made sure that I had my rent. And I still hear from these people about the fact that they stiffed me out of $50 because who they hired threw my shit out. And I had to go out and buy some more groceries. Using food stamp money, I guess I ain't supposed to have it anyway. So it is what it is. But I know who didn't replenish it. It wasn't you. And if you sit there and for 1 second tell me that the fact that I was on food stamps or any kind of public assistance when I know I worked and I made damn good money and that was all I got, and then you sitting there talking about, well, we taking care of the people that don't, that's you. And I swear to God, I want you all to suffer and find out what that shit is like. And then at the same time, never, ever come up from it. See, that's how evil a bitch can be. And I told you, see, I'm going to give you a reason to give rise to the Antichrist. Because as far as the flip side goes, I told you what Doreen did. I said, I ain't going to fear that. I ain't going to fear that bitch. Lori Bill Lipton thinks I'm going to forgive her. And she thinks that she got it in good with me? Y'all stupid. In and of myself, I spend time with you and I'm tired. In and of myself, I don't want to know you anymore. I'm tired. In and of myself, I don't want to teach you anymore. I'm tired. Meaning, I want to be retired. I want my Father to just bless me and leave you out in the cold. No, Christ wouldn't do that. Did you not listen to Doreen when she said spirit never gets tired, talking about God, angels, Christ, any of that? And she made money off that. And you bought into that. You bought into that shit. You bought into that shit anyway because you were doing it anyway with the priests and all that kind of stuff. Because none of you ever thought that you had to actually do any more work. That you can just do all kind of evil shit and then turn around and then come back and say, well, you know, God forgives me. No, because we know what you're doing. I'm tired of people telling me that they sorry. Sorry for what? For being an asshole? That's you. What you want? A cookie? And if I don't give it to you, what you gonna do? You gonna steal it? You think that's cute when the little animals jump up on the counter and they go into shit they ain't supposed to go into. They're in your house. You never learned that lesson, did you? Oh, no, you didn't learn that lesson. Because it's cute. You dress them up in clothes before you dress up your fellow man. That's cute. You make sure they have health care before you take care of your fellow man. That's cute. Is it? Or is it just showing how stupid you are? Because the thing is, the next thing you're going to say after somebody sits there and say they need health care, you're going to say you did it for your animals. As if you gave birth to them. You got them out. I mean, you ain't worried about anybody really doing anything that you say is an abomination, like genetically re-engineering some people. Because, see, you do that with your dogs and your cats anyway. Because you say, well, we want a dog or a cat to look like this. I already know who you are. I told you you're stupid. But you want to talk to me. Talk to me about what? How stupid you are? And then you want me to sit there and feel sorry for you? No, I don't feel sorry for you. Ain't nothing to feel sorry for. You told me straight up who you are. You're straight up lunatic. You howl at the moon. Ooh, you fly over the moon. You post pictures about your broken broomstick and shit. Talking about, oh, was this you? Did you have a crash? I told you, you stupid. But you want me to teach you. Teach you what? What I had to give up to basically, what, teach you how stupid you sound? My life. My existence. People that, I mean, they were straight up lunatics, but at the same time, I love them. And they don't know. That don't mean don't come knocking on my door, because I heard you. You coming. Don't you come knocking on my door. Howard, Leonard, Sylvia, any of you motherfuckers, don't you come knocking on my door. I heard you. In the ethers. You want to come knocking on my door because you're going to sit there and try about, okay, you know, we know, and you could, no, I ain't forgiving nobody. I don't forgive. Because see, the flip side of the equation is this. I don't forgive. Because you want to know what that's like, because that's who you are. You refuse to let that shit go. So now you get to find out what happens when God doesn't forgive you. And I ain't even him. I'm just his mouthpiece. But I know I don't like you. What you gonna do with him? Seriously. I told you. You can't pray in my name because he ain't going to do it. He shut me down. Seriously, I've been praying left and right to him. I said, Father, 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 Father. You know what he told me? I told you, oh, I'm working on some shit. Oh, he told me. You working on some shit. You. I told you, you cost me. You cost me my relationship with him in the sense that I mean, he's taking care of me. I mean, I have not lost anything as far as I'm not living on the streets like you won't. Because that's how good you are as people. And you ain't gonna get out of this shit. And I'm not gonna pray for your forgiveness at this time. I told you he had jokes. I learned from a lot of different people. What this dude? He told me everything about you. Now, let's take a moment to learn about me as a man. A black man. A black fucking faggot gay man who really don't care about you. And no, if you come out here and you call yourself gonna put your dick out, I don't want that. Because the thing is, I've been celibate for a long time. And I really told him, I said, why do you keep showing me all these men with their dicks? I don't want that shit. He was happy to hear me say that. Because at one time, I loved men. I didn't care what you look like. If you, oh, you were correct. But now I don't care. See, you women, you like dick. I don't like dick. And none of you women like dick. But I don't like dick. I hate dick. I think dick is nasty. Because it comes from a man. And he always wants to play a game. And he's always trying to do some shit behind you. I told you I couldn't get in the bathroom the other day because, I mean, his girlfriend was in there. And he's like, and she's in there talking about, and she was a black girl, and he was a white boy. These people here, they're so rude. There's only one bathroom, and you in there trying to get beautified. Get your ass beautified in that bedroom. That's your space. That's what you pay for. But this bathroom we share. You don't understand. I don't understand why these people... Because it never was about you. Do you want me to give you a cookie? Again, I'm going to go up there and get me some taco shells. Because it's like late in the afternoon and I'm hungry. And my ground beef should be thawed out. I missed everything. I know I was talking to y'all last night, but now, shit, it's in the afternoon. And these motherfuckers ain't got back to me yet. And I'm just like, I guess I'll fire off a text and see, are y'all gonna discount my rent or what? What you want? You want a cookie? Because see, seriously, this is one thing I do know. My father sees everything. So if you mistreat me this time, and these people are poised to mistreat me, he will fuck up their business. I'll see him in the news later. I ain't worried about it. I told you I'm a carrot, which means you chasing me. I already know what my position is in life. I hate my position. But you know what? You know, you got all... Why do you think all those horses are dying in Santa Anita? And y'all out there protesting about stop horse racing. Just like you said, stop animal in Florida, the greyhound racing and stuff. Dogs are supposed to be unconditionally loving. And so now you actually are agreeing with him. You just don't know you're doing it. And horses represent freedom. And so you really don't want freedom from him. But you're going to find out what it's like to be free from him. Because the devil is you. And when you left to your own devices, you just straight up cray-cray. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You have a nice day. Happy Easter. Bye.